We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Ooh.
Today, Luka and I are going to play a 2,000 point game of Slaves of Darkness versus Skaven. And I think we're feeling a little masochistic today.
Yeah, we got a lot. Well, okay. Every now and then I'll play Skaven, and every now and then I'll use Clan Rats as battle line. Today is one of those days.
I got 100 Marauders.
Yep.
Technically, I got 120 Marauders.
So I also have exactly 120 Clan Rats. So we have between us 240 battle line.
This is going to be a grind. Or
it'd be super quick, or super destructive.
It's true. Let's take a look at the list. All right, here is my 2,000 point Slaves of Darkness list. Okay. A lot of models. So we have 20 Marauders for battle line here with hand weapon and shields.
There's only 20.
I meant 40. We have 40 more over here with flails. And then we have 20 more over here. I'm going to play these great weapons as flails.
Right, they don't have great weapons as an option.
There's no shields on them, so it makes the most sense. Then we have 10 and 10 Marauder Horsemen. We're going to bring the Dark Oath War Queen, the Dark Oath Chieftain, my Sorcerer, my other Sorcerer on Manticore, and the War Shrine. We're going to be Chaos Undivided. This guy will be the General. Wait. Nah, let's make him the General.
Oh, sure.
And then they're both gonna have the same spell. I want them both to have a teleport spell, even though the plan is to have him. It doesn't matter, but they're both gonna take a teleport spell just in case. Sorry, I forgot to mention. I'm playing Cabalist today, and my general is gonna be the Chieftain. We're gonna take the SPELLEATER pendant for the relic, making him a wizard, and then he's gonna take the Mighty Ritualist for a command trait, so you can do a ritual on 2+. That particular ritual on 2+, I'll explain when it comes into play. So he is now a wizard and does rituals a little bit better. Okay, Luka, what is this?
Clan Skryre Rats! Rats! We got exactly
You couldn't even fit on the mat, Luka.
I probably could have put one forward and two spread out more in the back, but it's a big army, folks. So I focus on death. Everyone knows this. I pretty much only play death. Every now and then I'll dabble in Skaven as well. Typically Skryre. And we have a pretty large Skaven army, though it's from, I can't remember what edition these rats. I think it's 5th edition rats.
These are
they're before Isle of Blood.
I think they're technically 4th.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, they're in 5th edition.
They're in 5th as well, but they're old. They're very old. We have 160 of them. So every now and then I'll bust out 120 for my 3 battle line, because they come in squads of 20 or 40. There's no in between there.
I have the same problem.
Yeah, so I could do 20-man squads, but it's not as cool as 3 40-mans. And it only takes up 600 of my 2,000 points, so I still have 1,400 points of Skryre to play with. And that's what I did in the back here. We are going to run a battalion. Skryre only has the one. It's got the Warp Cog Convocation. It requires the Warlock, the Arch Warlock in the back there. He's going to be the Army General. He is going to be an Overseer of Destruction. I typically play these guys the same way every time. That way I kind of remember their rules, because I play so many armies, and I like to just go out of my way and have fun with these guys every now and then, because sometimes they'll kill themselves more than I kill the enemy.
Yep.
And that's why I gravitate towards them. If I'm feeling silly, I'll play Skryre or Skaven for work today, for example. So
I think it's pronounced Skaven.
You're right. It's Skryre Skaven. He's going to have the VIGORDUST Injector as an artifact of power. I pick a Skaven tied unit wholly within 12, and they get +1 to charge and hit rolls. But at the end of my next hero phase, the unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So that could help out the Clan Rats. That's ideally what I brought it for. It's nice to put on Storm Fiends as well, but losing D3 Clan Rats is whatever. I don't care about that.
Exactly.
He's going to know Warp Lightning Shield as his spell. It gives him 3 extra wounds, but if you're able to get rid of those 3 wounds and he suffers a 4th wound, he takes D6 mortal wounds.
Of course.
As his shield is overloaded, and then he of course takes damage.
What's the point of taking that?
Like, why would sorry?
Why would you even take that then?
In case what if your guys just do like 2 damage and be like, haha, I got my Warp Lightning Shield up, you only did 2 damage, you did nothing. He automatically ignores the first 3 wounds he takes, but the 4th one, you better believe he does not.
Okay.
The other spells are more warp power. You choose a unit, they get to reroll hit and wound rolls. It has to be a Skryre only unit, so I can't do it on the Clan Rats. And they then take D3 mortal wounds. So my heroes aren't that great to put reroll hit and wound rolls on. I'm not going to put on a single rattling gun that's going to kill it next turn.
Right.
And I was thinking about taking it for the Jezzails. It's a unit of 3. But they're only like 2 wounds each, I think, and every time I do it, I lose a Jezzail, and they have bad bravery. So I don't want to. That's good for Storm Fiends. You take that for Storm Fiends. pretty much every time. I don't have Storm Fiends in this list. I told Cullen, you better get on painting 2 more units of Storm Fiends.
I've been telling him as well.
So I can play his models in games, obviously.
Because this is one of Cullen's models.
All 3, the 4 right there, all Cullen's. Yeah. I'm using one of the super old Warp Lightning Cannons from a time long ago, before they got the new kit, I guess. I don't know if there was like an in between that kit and that one, but
I believe that kit was 6th edition.
So they had that awful.
That might have been before. So long ago. So I think the one before that was even derpier.
And if anyone's curious, that is a Warp Lightning Cannon.
Yes, that's a Warp Lightning Cannon.
So that is also part of the battalion. I brought 2 Arc Spark Voltex, which is 1 Warp Lightning Cannon and an Engineer.
Okay.
Times 2. So I got 2 of those.
That's these engineers over here.
And what that does is each engineer, if it's near the Warp Lightning Cannon, it can kind of juice it up a little bit and reduce the roll for its mortal wounds by 1, its threshold by 1.
Oh.
So if I roll a 2, it becomes a 1. That means every 1 plus. I can explain it better.
Explain it when we go to shoot it. I get it. That's actually,
yeah, it is very good.
it's pretty good.
It is very good. Yes, absolutely. It makes them a lot more reliable, even though they're already kind of good. And that's it for my battalion. Now the rest of my Skryre list are 4 rattling guns. We have 5. I didn't have the points to bring all 5 and the rest of my stuff.
Fair.
It was actually kind of an awkward point threshold because I wanted to bring the Warp Lightning Vortex as an endless spell to cast. And then I would have been down like 120 points or something like that. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll drop a rattling gun team and then add this here and add that there. And then I got the Jezzail. So I'm closer to 2,000 points with this kind of build here. So I'll change, like I'll play this build pretty much all the time, but I'll change it up a little bit here or there. I'll add Storm Fiends and take this out, or I'll do that or this. But it's pretty much always the same idea. And then I got my Nahulls, and I'll try and figure out a way how to throw them on the table in this game.
And that is 2,000. Oh, there's more.
I forgot, because I got a battalion, I got the extra artifact of power, the Esoteric Warp Resonator on the normal engineer, the old school one that everyone's familiar with.
Gotcha. Today, Luke and I are going to play Total Commitment from the General's Handbook 2020. There are 4 objectives in this scenario, 2 in each territory. You score 1 point for controlling the objectives in your territory, and 3 points for the objectives in your opponent's territory. Hey, before you watch this game, remember, Luke and I have another game in the MiniWarGaming Vault right now. 2,000 points of the Beast of Chaos versus a Night Haunt. This is the table Luke and I are going to play on today. 4 objectives. The table is divided up in an angle like this. And we got a mat from Urban Mats. We got some terrain from Terrainify and a lot of Games Workshop stuff.
Yeah, the rest is all Games Workshop. The idea here is it's an old Stormvault, obviously, buried long ago. We're kind of underground in a swampy, mucky bog area. Skaven-like, right? The Skaven, the idea for the armies is the same. Rumors of a Stormvault. The Marauders are going to maraud and pillage. The Skaven Skryre are going to loot it. Unfortunately, my army got here first. Narratively. I'm going to have my Nahull set up already. We got some scaffolding in true Skaven style all set up, and that's just the idea. But it's total commitment. We're here with all our forces. We're here just to take the area and win it over for chaos. So in the end, chaos wins.
One way or another.
One way or
another. Okay, Mr. Skaven player, roll off our sides, and...
Boop, 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 boop. 5.
Okay, which side is home to the Skaven?
I think I am going to go over here, this side. I'm going to have a couple of Nahulls set up, and then I'm going to put a Nahull over there somewhere. Methinks.
Do it. And we here are deployed. Luke is just putting final touches on. I'm going to walk on the table because this is the coolest looking table I ever played on.
It really fills out with the, like we were gonna put it looked a little barren without the armies on it, and then we're like, well, we know we have over 250 models collectively to put on the table, so yeah, it's gonna get filled out. I had to everything's on movement trays, so I didn't want to take this unit off their movement trays, and I ended up deploying them like this because Steve does have the capability of, I can't remember what the spell's called, but he picks up a unit of Marauders.
Mask of Darkness.
Mask of Darkness, and they essentially redeploy somewhere on the table more than 9 inches away from me, so I don't want him anywhere near my artillery pieces, but while doing that. Now granted, there's like still this one here that I kind of messed up a little bit on the deployment, but that's okay.
Well, go ahead and fix it.
Well, no, because even if you charge him, okay, you know what, I appreciate that. It's honestly just like that. It doesn't fix too much, but it makes it so you can't get into that groove that well.
Gotcha. All right, Luka, you finished deploying first?
Yes.
Who's going first?
I'm actually in pretty good range to shoot a lot of my stuff, but I'm too afraid of you getting a double turn. So I think... What's the range of your...
I'm under range of your cams though, right? Because only
Sorry?
24.
We're 18 inches apart. I don't know how far back you...
Oh, I pulled back.
Well, that's 24. Yeah, I'm measuring 3 feet. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, range everything. So I am going to go second.
Okay, still Eyes of Darkness, turn 1. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put Ocular Visions.
You also get a command point. You're up to 1.
That's true, I'm up to 1. Ocular Visions is going to go on... He's in the wrong spot.
Is that a reroll? Is that the reroll save roll?
Yeah. I think it's only going to go on this squad.
Ooh, before we go any further, I did forget to roll for my Warp Spark tokens.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do that.
I'll go ahead and do that now. I think it's 3 plus D3. Okay, I get 6. And I have the Resonator. The way the Resonator works on this guy is he gets 1 to use per battle round for free. I have to go double check that. But they let me augment my Skryre stuff.
Gotcha. He's going to do the Ritual Sorceress Might on a 2+. And then D3 of them are going to die.
What's going on?
2 of them die.
What is happening, my man?
Well, the rest of my casting is going to be +2 to cast now.
Oh, he's sacrificing them.
Yeah.
I get it.
For the rest of my wizards. He's going to go ahead and give them Demonic Power. +2. Well, we got it. Reroll hits and wounds. And then he is actually, just in case I roll double ones, I'm going to pray to give them reroll charges. We got it. And then he's going to go send them on forward.
Here we go.
We got it.
This is the Slaves of Darkness way.
12.
I'm not even in range to...
Yeah, you're so far away.
Yeah.
And before I move on, one more thing. So he Ocular Visioned them, which isn't going to help me. And he's Ocular Visioned the Shrine.
Okay, awesome.
Bam, from up the table right there. Right
Yeah,
for that nice charge.
This is the way she goes.
And then everything else is going to run pretty much. I'll show you where everything lands. Except for them, they might not run. I'll see in a second. We ran down, ran forward, kind of ran all forward. I only rolled a 1-inch run for him, so I'd use my 1 command point to keep him up. Mediocre runs.
Yeah, actually, everything was a pretty mediocre run. They rolled a 1 as well.
Yeah.
But the most important one is them teleporting there.
Right. All right, well, I have nothing to shoot, so we're going right to charge
They
arena.
can run and throw spears, I think.
Their range is too short. It's only 12-inch range.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're going to charge. How this works is I roll 2d6 because he's charged.
And you get to reroll if you want to.
And then I turn this into, like, the lowest die matches the highest die.
Nice. So you got...
Or, sorry, lowest die turns into a 6.
And your musician or banner, one of the 2 increases your run by 1, or advance by, or
Yes.
charge by 1.
So it's a 13-inch move.
Interesting.
And if I had her over here, I could add 3 to that. But I brain farted. All right, let's move these guys. And we're going to go ahead and pile in.
Everyone is, even with not really needing to pile in, they have a 2-inch reach on their flails here.
One guy fell.
Yeah, we'll leave him there. He's probably...
All right, and then they're going to swing. I don't have enough on him, so I'm not going to try to get the character.
Right. He's got a pretty good... Well, I guess you have Rend on your attacks now. He's got a 3-up save.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's covered in like a thick Skaven plate.
We're going to do this twice. Or +1 to hit because our model count hitting on 3s, and then we gave him demonic power. So we're going to reroll.
Well, I'm...
Sorry, almost didn't catch a reroll there. 3s to wound. And then we're also rerolling that. Because rerolls are awesome. 17 wounds in the first half. Next half of the attacks. Are we rolling to hit? And 3's to wound. Oh goodness, this is good rolls. Rerolling to wound. And 17 on the second half.
Oh, that was easy. That's 34? All right. The way the Skaven work is they have a 6-up save, but if they have clan shields and they have 10 or more models, they get +1 to their save. So they have... you have Rend on. You should have
I
Rend
do
on.
have Rend because my model count.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it Rend 2 or Rend 1?
Just Rend 1. Just Rend 1.
Okay. These are all 6-up saves. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I lose 29 of them.
So I'll let Luka figure out which 5 are going to stay.
So 29. Oh, I got one more. I should have 11 left.
Ooh, okay.
Those are the 11 rats remaining. I'll go with the Warlock first. He's got a 2-inch reach with his halberd, and he'll poke it across the rats, and he's gonna go more and more Warp Cage power. He can juice up the halberd attack and make it D6 damage instead of D3, but if I roll a 1 to hit, bad things happen.
Bad things happen? Okay.
So this is not roll a 1. Okay, we hit. 3 to wound. Hey, it's -2.
Okay, no save.
D6 damage. 1.
Wow.
We'll go with the Orc Lightning Cannon. It's got D6 attacks. 6.
Nice.
The 5s and 5s. The Teeth and Knives. 5s to hit. Oh, these guys are amazing. They
Wow,
have 4
4
hits.
hits?
5s to wound. Wow, 1 wound. No Rend.
Give me that sweet, sweet 6 up. Nope.
Oh, 1 more die. Way over there.
Wait, this guy died.
This guy is within 3 inches, but I'm not going to bother piling him in. I'd rather keep him back there if I can avoid it. And we are gonna just go with these 11 rats. They're not gonna bother piling in. They're gonna stab with their spears, 5s and 4s.
Stab.
11 attacks because of the tall leader. I don't know if that's his actual name. That's his fantasy, I'm pretty sure. 1 wound, no rend. I kill one more.
Man, you're killing my oh, wait, 3 of them. We're fine. Dead.
These guys are also engaged in combat. Do I want? Yeah, I'll drag. I'll pile them in and show you where they end up. I'll attack with the mess. This is gonna be a little iffy. Just piling in like that. We only have 3 of them swinging, and so they should be +1 to hit right now. So we have 2 hits and +1 to wound. 2 wounds, no rend.
Give me them 6s. No.
Okay.
2 more from this side.
Nice. Feels
Is
good.
that everything?
I believe that's all she wrote.
Alright, it's battle shock time. I lost 5 models. So I'm bravery 5 up to 8 because of my size. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more flee.
Hey, get out of here!
No.
And I'm gonna inspiring presence from the Arch Warlock there for my 1 command point to keep the rats around. This is rat stuff.
Rat stuff. And I killed some over here. No, they're fine.
Oh, they're fine, yeah.
End of my turn, I'm gonna get 2 points as we go into Skaven's turn. All right, Luka, you gained a command point.
I got back up to 1 command point. I got a bunch of spells to sling out here.
Yeah, buddy.
Boy, do I, boy howdy. Oh, I forgot to mention, these guys know Warp Lightning, Chain Warp Lightning. It's not, I'm not gonna use it, I just put it on them anyways. It's like, every enemy within 18 inches takes a mortal wound if I cast it. I'd rather just do Warp Lightning, or Warp Lightning Bolt, I believe it's called. Which they're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna start with Warp Lightning Bolt over here. You know what, we're gonna start with the Arch Warlock in case I need to use a stone or a Warp Spark token here. Nothing is really in crazy range to do his Warp Lightning Storm ability to hit multiple things because it's 13 inches, so you're relative. It hits like D3 things for D6 mortal wounds in range.
Oh, my bad.
You know what, I'll start off right away with the Warp Lightning Vortex, the Endless spell. See where I can set that up. We get it with an 8.
I think I want to try and stop this one because this is going to get in the way of everything.
Right, the nearest triangle has to go like right there.
Yeah, but the problem is, I got it.
You do? Okay, nice.
I rolled an 8.
What, did you get a +1?
No.
Oh, you don't?
I do not.
I thought you did. Nothing with the Cabal you're in, or?
I'll double check, but I'm fairly confident no. Boom, there it is. I love this in the spell. I want to try to stop it because it's powerful, but I also love seeing it on the table, so it's win-win for me. Right. But also lose. No. So explain, for the viewers who don't know the spell.
First of all, I want to say this thing got eroded.
Yeah.
This thing used to be wholly within, the first one was set up wholly within 26, I believe. Then the other 2 would form a has to be an equilateral triangle. So they're all exactly 7 inches away from each other.
The first one has to be wholly within 13 of the wizard.
And then the other 2 can just be extended past that.
And they have to be exactly 7 apart. You have to make a perfect triangle here.
Right, and they do a bunch of weird things. You can't run or fly when you're near them. You're grounded. And then they do a ton of mortal wounds as well.
Yeah.
So the way this works is I'm gonna roll for every unit that's within 6 inches of any one of the models. On a 4-up, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. On an unmodified 6, it's D6. They get a -1 to the roll if they're near 2 of them, and a -2 if they're near 3 of them.
Yep.
So in this case, none of them are within 3, because that guy obviously 7 inches away from that one there, but he's gonna be in range of 2 of them.
So basically what you don't want to be is right there.
You never want to be in the middle. If you're somehow caught in the middle of a Warp Lightning Vortex, bad news bears. On a 2-up, you're taking D3, and it happens immediately now and at the end of every player's movement phase.
So my next movement phase.
Right, it also happens on my movement phase
that's
as
true.
well.
I'm gonna take it a minimum of twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I get a double turn, then that's the 3rd time. So we'll roll for him. He gets +1 to this roll. I'll try to go there. So D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
1.
Takes
He only
1.
takes the 1 mortal wound. And
Just
then
ignoring the 6, but we'll do this first.
we'll do them next on a 3.
Yep.
They will take 2 mortal wounds.
Also ignoring 6.
And then these guys should only be in range of the 1. Zap, zap. No, they're okay.
Okay.
That should be it.
So their 6s, 2 dead, and him.
He's
Hey,
okay.
he's fine.
Nice. Okay.
Just to kill these 2 though. You want to do Mystic Shield? Oh, sorry, I thought you were already dead. Luka was about to make a decision, but I get it. There was the pause.
Right. I don't know.
If it helps, I'm pretty sure I'm too far to unbind for the rest.
I have nothing really crazy to do now. That was like the biggest thing I do. Warp Lightning Storm is this big spell. It does D6 mortal wounds to D3 units.
I'm not
within
close
13.
enough yet.
But I only have 1 unit in range to do that, and I don't think that's necessary to do right now.
Right.
That's also the funny spell. If I choose to boost it and you dispel it or unbind it, and I fail to cast it, I suffer D3 times D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's up to 18 mortal wounds
on
my guy.
I'll love Skaven. So here's the thing. I already know Luka could win right now on this turn.
100%.
But he can also lose the game right now on his turn. So, like, I love playing against Skaven. No matter what happens, whatever.
Right, there's potential that, like, they're all going to die to shooting. He might die to the warp lightning cannons, and then I can start lighting them up with shooting too. Then, like, a double turn, and I just hammer even more guys down, right? Like,
yeah, but there's just as likely that you can kill yourself.
I just kill myself, right? That's the whole idea with the Skryre stuff. I've
learned the safest place to be for this cannon is right in front of it.
100%, yeah. That's
not all our viewers are going to understand the reference I just made there. But for those of you who do understand, I love you guys.
That's the safest spot for the cannon, 100%. Maybe not in this system, but in all systems.
In all systems.
So we're going to go with Mystic Shield on himself, I suppose. I don't think I need to do the extra mortal wounds to them, so he's going to... Okay, that's a good thing. You know, it doesn't matter what I did there. I wasn't going to boost it, even though if I considered casting the Storm, wasn't going to boost it anyway. So I know I could use a Warp Token to reroll that. It's not that important. I'm not going to bother.
That's fair.
And then these guys are going to go ahead and just cast Warp Lightning. They have a rule. They don't know Mystic Shield, nor do they know Arcane Bolt. They only know Warp Lightning, and any amount of engineers can cast it.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Warp Lightning with him, and we're going to go more Warp Lightning. So if you unbind it or I fail to cast it, it's cast on a 5. I suffer D6 mortal wounds instead of you.
I know. I'm more.
And we get it with
no, you
7.
got it. Okay, who are you targeting?
Them. It's a 13-inch range.
Yeah, sure.
Lightning! 2 mortal wounds.
2.
Bam, bam.
They
don't get the ignore, or they have to be near a hero.
They have to be holding within 18 of this or 12 of him.
Gotcha.
So too far away.
And then we're going to go ahead and he's going to attempt to cast it as well.
Yes,
Same thing. And more juice.
I saw the one and got excited.
And 6 of them get zapped.
Whatever, man. You could have just died right there.
100%. He could.
Hey, I pulled exactly 6.
That could have been his 5 mortal wounds he took and died, right?
Exactly. Okay, that's it for the hero phase. We're going on to the guns. Are you going to move?
Move, I am. So the clan rats are able to fall back and charge.
Oh, that's true.
So they're going to fall back and move towards horsemen because I can't have them flanking me like that.
I forgot about that. I had no choice. I had to push forward.
They're cowards.
I couldn't stay back away from your guns. I have to press forward and hope to get through. So it was the right call, Steve. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. He's going to whiff.
I'm moving 6 inches. I'm moving a grand total of 6 inches. Ending there like that. You know what? It kind of looks nice and worked out with the movement trays there.
Oh, wait, Luka, we forgot something.
What did I forget? My Vigordust injector?
In the movement phase. It started the movement phase, right?
Oh, geez, that's a heck of a good question. Let me go figure that. I think it's at the end, surprisingly.
It could be. No, I think it's at the start because... I'm not sure.
And at the end of each movement phase, it is at the end. So we haven't quite forgotten about it. I was about to, though. I was debating on Vigordust injecting these guys. I'm not going to. That gives them +1 to hit and +1 to their charge.
I don't think you care.
There's no point. No, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to... I'm actually going to move them, though. I'm going to run and move them. They get +2 to their movement when they run.
Okay.
Because they get the bell guy. So they're going to go 6 + 6. So they go 12 in total. Sure.
And they have backed away.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some sort of screen with them for now. I don't really know how I'm going to push onto your objectives. I'll get there at some point someday, I guess.
No, you won't.
The weird Slaves to Darkness spell is really going to be a thorn in my side.
I love that spell.
It's so good.
I love it.
We're going to move these rats a little bit. We're going to just do this, I guess.
This is one big line along the back row there. Just follow my finger.
Yeah.
That's all one squad.
Just to try to keep things going well here.
We're defending from teleportations.
Yeah. We're going to back this rattling gun up a little bit. They're just going to move to face the enemy. They're shooting at that one stuck in combat, so it can't technically move. Bombardier's hanging out there. That engineer's going to hang out over there. I think we're ready to go on to the end of movement phase.
Alrighty.
Right, so we'll start with them, I guess.
Yep.
They are okay.
Fine again.
We'll roll for him. He gets +1 to the roll. He's okay.
Fine.
And then those Marauders are okay.
You can't hurt me with your spell.
Hey, it didn't do that much, but that's okay. It's
and the internet likes to call this thing overpowered and cheesy.
It can be. It can be really good. It can be.
No, of course, but things in the game should be good.
Right.
So I love it.
We're gonna go into the shooting phase. He's got a command trait called Overseer of Destruction. I should have probably moved him first before running them, but I'm also okay with him being there. I hope it's not that big of a regret. I hope he doesn't die to something dumb.
Wallop him, dude. He's getting such a walloping.
He might.
Now I'm getting Luka's head.
I know.
This is my favorite place to be.
I know. I think I made. Okay. Well, you know what? If I made that mistake there, that's okay. That's okay.
That's where I'm living.
I should have run him first.
Because I brought flails, and he doesn't know what to do with that.
We're going to do
garbage.
Overseer of Destruction.
Mine are amazing.
I picked 3 weapon teams wholly within 13.
No, I hate this so much.
They get to reroll all hit rolls.
Yeah.
So it's going to go...
Well, what makes them 2 damage? Isn't there that a thing?
No, I throw a Warp Spark token at them.
Oh.
Overseer of Destruction is a command trait.
So I don't know what this is, so I don't hate it, I guess.
So yeah, I'm going to pick 3 Rattling Gun teams. We'll say...
reroll a hit?
They reroll all hit rolls, yeah.
Nice.
We're going to go with that one, this one, and that one.
Fair.
And then we're going to have... Oddly enough, I think this guy is going to do the Warp Spark token to pick 3 Skryre units and give them all +1 damage on shooting attacks.
Yep.
Because I want to pick them.
Yeah, I know.
So that's one weapon. That's one thing. Unit we're picking, and we're gonna go Rattling Gun, Rattling Gun.
Those 3 Giselles are exactly why I have to press forward.
And I'm gonna roll for it. And it's technically at the end of the phase. If I roll a 1 because he consumed a Warp Spark token, he takes D3 mortal wounds. Ooh. He does.
Okay.
So he is gonna take some damage. He takes 1.
It's a start. Down to 4.
4 wounds remaining. Again, it's at the end, but he's at full health. It shouldn't matter that much right now. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start firing with this Rattling Gun that has to fire at them.
So the Rattling Gun's going after my Marauders.
Right, and we're obviously gonna...
I do one more?
Yeah, we're gonna do more hot burning warp lead, I believe it's called. More warp lead. So the way this works is my attack characteristic is gonna be 2d6, and because I'm declaring more warp lead, I double that characteristic. But if I roll the doubles on the 2d6, I'm dead after I shoot. So we roll 7. So we have 14 shots. And these are 4s to hit. He rerolling hit rolls because the Overseer of Destruction. This guy specializes in weapon teams. Very good. And these 3s to wound with a rend of 1. No rerolling here though. Oh, that's a 3 there.
3.
9 wounds.
18 dead?
You have no save, eh?
No.
That's 18 dead guys.
18 dead.
Yep.
You know what? Why don't you roll the next one?
Right. So the second one's gonna fire into them as well. Yeah. And we're gonna do more warp lead. So 2d6. It's 12 shots. 4s to hit. Rerolling for the Overseer of Destruction. 1 miss. And then these are 3s to kill, and each one's 2 damage because of the Warp Spark token. So
okay, that's the squad.
Is that the squad?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6.
So unfortunately that cannon, but we had to try. That cannon is now freed up. But it's okay. These are Marauders. They're not, I'm getting stuck. They are not important to me or my gods.
So this is where I'm worried because another squad of Marauders is going to slam right into my Arch Warlock.
We sacrifice you to our gods. What's next?
Okay, so far so good.
Yep.
Rat stuff working. The reason I wasn't more aggressive with the Rattling Guns is because nothing was in their movement and shooting range, and they can't run and shoot.
Right.
Everything else, Steve was smart and kept everything out of my potential move forward and shoot. So the other Rattling Gun unfortunately wastes on Overseer Destruction, but they were out of range of it. That's okay. They get to reroll hit rolls of 1, I believe, if they don't move. So which they didn't do.
Skaven they rarely get to pick who goes first, but today you could. So it's true. It's true. Typically Skaven are forced to go first. Because we could have put 18 apart. If I had did that, I would have been
Yeah, I'm not too sure what a good Skryre build is. Skryre almost always needs to pick what the turn order is.
Yes.
Because otherwise they're forced to go first and lose their first turn of shooting.
Yeah.
I think you need to go into, I don't know, is it Storm Fiends as BATTLELINE? I love having the Clan Rats.
I think so.
But there's no battalion that incorporates, well there is, I guess. There is a...
And you have to like dig your way up with the little digging claws and like deep strike them, I think. But I don't know, I'm not an expert by any means. But I played against that and it seemed to be pretty effective.
Okay.
So what's next?
So what is next is going to be probably the Warp Lightning Cannons.
No, are they both in range?
They have 24-inch range.
I think there should be.
So 24 is
got
there.
Them and you got him.
And or I could shoot at that. This guy could shoot at him, but not him, I don't think. No, definitely not. So they're in range of both those units, or one's in range of him. How many wounds does the big guy have?
12.
Okay. Let me see my battalion here. I'm gonna fire a Doom Rocket with the Bombardier. Now that I think about it, it's only 18-inch range, so he might not even... He's actually not in range to shoot at anything, because 18 is right there.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm not gonna shoot.
What you got?
These guys here, maybe? Is that 18? Yeah, I guess.
This is once per game?
No, he can keep loading up his rocket there.
The Doom Rocket was once per game.
It used to be. So what I could
Back
do,
in an age long
I could shoot out more Doom Rocket. I could load up a new.
You can more Doom. Okay.
I can load up a nuclear warhead, and it changes it from damage D6 to 2d6. But if I roll a 1 to hit, it explodes. It malfunctions, and my guy takes D6 more wounds. I'm not going to do that for now. I know Skaven. I should always push the big red button.
Push the big red button.
I'm not going to push the big red button.
Wait, what are you doing? If I firing them?
Firing them, yeah. 4 to hit. It misses. Okay. Oh well.
Giselles.
We'll fire at the big guy.
Do it.
Does he have any defensive things?
I just thought he's ignoring damage on 6+ because he's my general. Wait, did I make him a general?
Well, this guy over here.
Oh, wait a minute. He does ignore damage on 6.
Do you want him to?
No, he does because he's within 18 to him. Sorry, he's my general. He has the aura of ignore damage, but he's still in that one. I don't know why I do that so often with Stages of Darkness. I forgot who's in charge. When I play Beast of Chaos,
so many of them.
we know who's in charge. It's the biggest beast on the table.
Because they didn't move, they get to reroll hit rolls, and they're damage 3 currently. Oh. Because they have their Pavises up. I don't know, Pavis, I'm not, it's the little shield.
I think it's pronounced, it's French.
4s! But 6s are good here too.
2 hits.
Ooh, so that does 2 more wounds, and that's it.
2 more wounds, okay.
And then these wound on 3s. Both at Rend 2.
Ooh. 6 up, save. Okay, so we're gonna take...
That's 6 damage.
6 damage plus the 2, right? So
Correct.
8 damage.
Yeah.
And we ignore damage on 6+ because of the shrine. We're gonna take 7 and we're gonna go down to 5.
Wow.
Boop. Boop.
Okay. We're fighting Cannon up next. Yeah, we're targeting a big guy there. They did amazing, so very happy with them.
So might as well.
We're going to use the Arc Spark Voltic, which is the battalion ability, to target this. I have to have an engineer nearby. And it has to be the one from that Arc Spark Voltic, which will be him. And I reduce the power, or increase the power of the Warp Lightning Cannon. The way this works is weird. And
So why don't you just explain the normal way and then you explain the chart?
Okay.
It's not that complicated, but it's hard to explain.
I'm going to roll 7 dice.
Yes.
But I'm going to roll 1 first separately. That's the power of the Warp Lightning
Show
Cannon.
me the power.
And I'm also going to supercharge it. I'm going to go more. I'm going to push the big red button on the Warp Lightning Cannon. I'll explain that in a second.
Yep.
The power is going to be 5.
Okay.
Now, because of my battalion, I reduce that to 4.
Do you want to roll low here? But
Yes.
he rolled high.
The lower I roll, the better it is. So now, I would normally roll 6 dice. Every 4 or more is an automatic mortal wound on him.
Yes, that's how it works normally.
That's how, but I'm going to make it 12 dice instead.
Yes.
And every 1 I roll is D3 mortal wounds to the Warp Lightning Cannon.
Yes.
Which he could kill himself.
I also recommend, if anytime anything's ever confusing, download the Age of Sigmar app if you haven't already done so, and then look at the rules and follow along.
Yes.
Sometimes some people just read things better than they hear things. Like for me, what you just explained, I can't.
That's a lie. It's a
I don't
jump,
take
I
that
know.
in. I don't take that in.
It's a ton of weird rules. Also, more often than not, the Skaven red button things don't require anything other than just declaring it, but this guy does need an engineer within 3 inches to do it. That's why I have 1 near both the Warp Lightning Cannons.
Yes.
So, 4 ups for mortal wounds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mortal wounds, and I'm taking 3d3 mortal wounds.
Okay, why don't you take yours first? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die.
I have 8 wounds, so I'm not dead. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 3 wounds left.
Lots of 6s. No, he's dead.
Oh, he gets taken out by the cannon. So he's going down to 3. I have no way to repair. As far as I know in the book, there's no way to repair your war machines. And then this one is going to go up next. We're going to go into the Marauders, I guess. Yeah, we'll fire into the Marauders and we'll do the same thing. We're going to declare more Warp Lightning. So we're going to roll the power of the shot first. 4. We're going to use the battalion's ability to make it a 3. And then we're going to roll 12 dice. Every 3 ups is a mortal wound. 3 ups! 1s are bad. Ooh, we got
Look at all those
4
ones.
But that is going to be
7?
7 more wounds on them as well.
Your normal 6s. Ooh, you're getting 5 of my chumps.
Whew. That was not worth it, but that's the risk of the Skaven.
He's fine.
Then myself, I take 4d3 mortal wounds. Oh, he's
Get off my
3,
table.
6, 9, 10, 11. He is dead. He explodes himself.
Okay. He's all done. Doesn't he have shooting? Oh, it's probably short range, right?
He has like a once per game flaming attack.
Okay, well, you want to charge?
Yeah, these guys are declared charge against them.
They did fall back,
That's right.
but they can fall back and charge.
That's what their banner does. Charging 9.
Gross. All right, Luka, you probably have to take him off the tray, so
I will
I'll
probably
give him a
have to
moment
do
to
that,
do this. Luka.
It's the
killing me, bro.
it's the strong fin formation. That way I'm within 6 inches of a hero for inspiring presence if I need it. And also over here for obvious reasons, so you can't use your nasty teleport spell to make me lose the game. So, like, okay, this is one of those. I don't like.
judging you.
I judge myself. I judge myself. The problem is, if I don't do this, I think I lose the game.
Interesting.
I think that's the case. If I don't do this, I lose.
You know what's funny? I agree.
Right.
I was like, everybody's like, oh, Steve, you're getting tabled. Like, I think I got this game.
100%.
But then no, Luka chain jumps.
All you have to do is teleport a unit right
Yep.
here and be like, I just got 3 points.
And then hide from the rest of the game. just
100%,
protect,
yeah. Absolutely would lose the game if I
Okay,
did.
no, you're doing the right thing. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Let me roll here. These are 4s to hit because of my unit size with my spears.
Ooh, did that
Oh, no,
look
what?
great.
It's not, and then 3 to wound for the same reason. Okay, that helped. We got a bunch of wounds, no rend though, so 10 wounds.
10. 5 ups. Ooh, yeah. Take
Yikes.
that, you. 1, 2 dead.
And a half.
Nope, there's a fire. I'm gonna go ba-boom.
Makes sense.
Ba-boom.
And then since that's the only one, you might as well retaliate.
Where's my...
Your champion's up here.
Ah, okay. Starting off with our javelins, we're hitting on 4s in combat, wounding on 3s. If we do any saves, I might as well do my horsies. Less horses though. And then my horsies are hitting on 4s. Oh. And 4s. Not bad. 8 wounds.
Okay. I have that same 5 up with my shields. Oh, I dropped it out. Reroll a fail. Okay, so 2 fails. Those. There we go. Bam. I lose 1, 2, 3, 5 guys. 6 do die, not 5. I just counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have? I do have another musician, so I can lose that musician. So 6 dead rats.
Battle shock.
Battle shock time. So I still have over 30. And for Skaven Tide, they have every 10 is 2 instead of 1. So I have an extra 6. I'm bravery 10 currently.
I don't think you can fail.
I lost 6 rats.
Oh, I guess.
We're okay. And then for you,
I'll go for them. It was a 6.
Oh, I killed it. So he rolled an 8.
That is 3 fleeing.
What?
Yeah, bravery 5.
Was there less than 10 there? Oh, there was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Luka.
I scored
That's it.
I scored 2 points on my turn as well, so it's a tie game for points.
All right, let's roll off. 4. Bell round 2. I think I can still win this, Luka.
I wouldn't doubt it. What'd you get?
5.
Well, you win ties anyways. 3, all you.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
We're gonna do a ritual on a 2+.
What's the ritual do? Is it
Kill D3 guys, and then I get plus to my casting.
Oh, you killed D3 guys. Right. You don't need to cast.
Well, the teleportation is 7 to cast.
We all know that.
sevens.
I hate 7 to cast.
Actually, the first thing I should do is dispel. Actually, no, I'm not even.
I think it's cast on a 7. So.
I wonder if I leave that or not.
Oh, it's casting value 8. I just got it on my turn when I cast it.
Okay. Well, demonic power them, teleport them, or just teleport them. No demonic power. No demonic power. Okay. He'll try to dispel this just in case I fail the next thing.
Oh,
I got it!
wow.
Get it off my table.
That's pretty nice for you.
Actually, we're gonna pray to give them reroll charges. Unsuccessfully.
They probably don't need that, but.
And then Mask of Darkness.
Oh!
I knew it.
Even
Knew
with
it.
the. Oh, you would have got it with
That's
the
why I
plus
wanted to get the.
Yeah.
Well, I do D3 wounds, and it's how many wounds they do is plus to my
2. Oh,
casting.
it's a bonus here for your whole. Yeah,
But I do it on a 2+. Okay, well,
Oh, you're able. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait.
let's just go on to movement.
Huh.
And we're gonna run this. Ooh, not very far.
Yeah, okay, this is.
It's not going well.
No, it's not.
We had a chance. We're gonna run.
What is going on?
They're staying. She's gonna run.
You broke the terrain, you
Jeez.
monster.
Yeah, she did break it. And then they are not gonna run, and they're gonna stay in combat. Ah, man.
Can they do anything cool by falling back? Like, do
You kinda got me trapped.
I have you trapped?
Yeah, I can only fall back this way.
Oh,
it does nothing
you
for
have
me.
to snake out, yeah.
I'd rather. At this point, I can't. I have to keep pushing forward.
But the guns.
I know. Real quick, he's actually gonna run down a bit because I'm actually worried about gnaw holes now. Not yet, but soon.
I can teleport, not the big unit, but the guns could go through
That's
the
the thing,
novels.
right?
That's the thing, yeah.
You know. Oh man, I can't get to the rattling guns. Just gonna go ahead and try to charge and pile. No, I don't know what to do. I think there's not a lot I can do at this point, but I will keep
Pushing forward.
Though, we'll say, and I was one spell off because I think I could have trailed back there far enough
Was there room
to
back
make
there?
a charge.
Maybe? Because where's like the 9 for them is there, but these guys up here too are at the... Maybe you have like a line. You might have a line. The line would end there though, so you have like this strip there.
Okay,
But then you only need like 10
So
models.
they pretty much had to go here and then.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's. I guess I don't want to throw javelins because I don't want to. I need them in combat. So they're gonna charge. This becomes a 6, 11, 12 inch charge. That's gonna be a fail. Which is stupid on my part anyway.
They're not even in 12, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I knew they were. I knew it was over 12, but I was thinking my +1 was gonna make it. But that was dumb because you have to be within 12 of the card charge. Actually,
Oh, hell yeah, they can go that way, absolutely. What they roll, 12?
We better go that way. Yeah, let's go that way.
No, my rats.
No, yeah, I'm going that way. No, it's literally better if I don't go that way. Nope. I don't want to get bogged down here. Because all you gotta do is just choose not to fall back, and then you got me for sure. So they're gonna clear charge.
8? Did you get a bonus with the musician?
Going up and down, can I make it? I don't think so.
What is that? It's like 3. And then the distance is 7, so 4. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, that's my whole turn, guys. Oh, okay. Oh no, combat, I'm gonna fight here first.
Kind of cool if the horse could just jump from the higher point, right?
Yeah.
And then just jump over.
Javelins, oh wait, I gotta throw my javelins at you.
Oh, you might as well.
You know what we'll just do? All right, well, here's the javelins.
I was gonna say you just throw them with the attacks, right?
So one wound so far, and then we're gonna fight you.
Do I get the shield against shooting attacks?
Is this 3 or 4 is the wound? I forget. 3 is the wound. Okay, so we have 5 wounds so far, and then we do the horses. And 4s. And 4s. 7 wounds total.
Okay. Still have so many rats, they just kind of periodically bang their shields together, so we get a 5-up save. We do lose 4 more rats. So
Those are 4s, dude.
Dang, why do I keep thinking it's a 4-up? I don't know why. That's the second time I've done that. 6 more rats dead. Don't have a 5-up save. I mean, I'm used to playing armies that actually have a save. 3, 6, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're not really here to kill too much. Do we need you over here for scoring purposes? So yeah, we'll pull those 3 near the objective. That's okay, because I get to go next, and I can just rectify that. So we lost 3 more guys fighting over here. So we lost 6 in total. I know we're below 30. We're at 24. And we have 26. We have 26 attacks now. I am gonna pile in. Just get a couple of extra guys in. Actually, no, it's only get the 1. I'm not gonna bother. We'll keep them back there. We'll have our 26 attacks. Here are forced hit with spears because of my unit size, a little bit better than the last time. And then these are going to be forced to wound. And we got 5.
Let's get them. Oh, 2 dead.
Wow. Okay.
Boom. And then Battle Shock. I'll do 1 first. Dang it.
Dang, what's going on? Is that another 2?
Boop. Boop.
Why?
I'm gonna put something out because
we realized
somebody kind of might point something out to me, but I did catch it, but I also couldn't do it. So she has a command ability that a unit wholly within 12 in the charge phase, the Marauders, can get +3 of their charge. So if I had them closer together or her farther up, she didn't roll high enough for a run, I guess. Even though they were within 12, he wasn't. I could have rolled that really nice charge and
still gone that direction.
Still gone that direction.
Because he could have gone 15 inches, and he's about 12 and a half away. So that means they could have got into there, right? And
it's the first time I'm trying these 2 characters, but like I'm gonna play around with that more. Actually, I think I can make some cool things happen next time.
That's definitely that's a cool interaction because again, they were within legal charge range, but you never have to declare a charge target, right?
Right. So. You see something? Okay, cool. I'm gonna try that next time. But can you fail?
I'm at leadership 7 right now, bravery 7 after all the modifiers, and I lost 6.
I don't give you -1 anymore.
So I'm at 8 then. Okay, so I'll roll it. Adding 6 to that, I roll a 9. 1's gonna boogie woogie. You.
That guy.
No, this guy's way smellier.
Well, that is my turn. The big question is, can Luka put me down next turn, or I'm gonna go get vengeance for the moral victory?
Right, I'm actually not too sure how I'm gonna get to your objective.
I'm gonna bet that you're not gonna put me down completely.
Like the only real plan I have, I'm gonna try and kill those 2 units. That's all that's really in range. Well, I guess I got them too. Ooh.
You have all 3 of these units, or 4 of these units.
Yeah, well,
5, 6 maybe.
You always have the threat of the teleport, which is annoying. So I know what I have to do on my turn, and I don't want to do it.
Okay, Boyle, you're getting a command point.
Yes, I am getting a command point for sure. So, I don't think I have to do anything at the beginning of my hero phase, but we are definitely going to try and cast the Warp Lightning Storm again, Vortex
Absolutely.
Again. Now it's 8 to cast. We're going to remember that because I thought it was 7 last time, but I rolled a 9, so it's okay. Ah! We fail.
Nice.
I am going to eat a Warp Spark token to reroll that from him. So I'm going to go down to 4 Warp Spark tokens and attempt to reroll. Ah! That's a fail. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll, because at the end of the phase he would take more wounds. He does not.
Okay.
So he does not get the spell off. He fails his warp spell. He doesn't take any damage from the token. That's okay. And we're gonna cast. Nothing's within 13. You stayed.
Oh, sorry. Ocular vision's on them.
Of course. So reroll save rolls, right?
Yeah.
I could hit them with the warp lightning storm, and that guy's obviously outside of 13. I'm gonna put You have a command point for Inspiring Presence, so I have to kill them to a man. I had to kill them completely, or like I guess cripple them real bad. So we're just gonna put a little Mystic Shield on myself in case something dumb happens. We got with an 11.
Nope.
I have 2 Warp Lightnings left, and I don't think anything's in range, so you might as well try and stop it.
Let me know if they're in range, and if they're not, okay, I'll try.
Yeah, you might as well.
Boxcar, nope.
Nope.
It's a pretty good roll though.
Oh wait, okay, so I kind of lied. I forgot to have an 18-inch range spell that does 1 mortal wound.
Go ahead.
Okay, you know what? Screw that roll. That one doesn't matter. It's just literally Mystic Shield on him. Well, I'll let you try and unbind these if it comes up. Yeah, Warp Lightning, Chain Warp Lightning from him. 2 dice for the cast. We get it with a 10. Would you like to stop that?
No, I'm going to use this roll, which is a 9, because the fairest thing to do.
Okay.
I fail.
And then I pick D6 enemy units with an 18, which will be 1.
Is there more than 1 than 18 of them? Oh yeah, horsies.
18.
Oh, they all are.
Yeah, all 3 of them are. So I'm gonna pick. How many wounds does the big guy have?
So Luka did a mortal wound to them. I didn't ignore it. I had to delete the clip because I did something stupid and I didn't want it to go on the internet. So
One dead guy to the storm. that was or the chain warp lightning. So big hurrah there. I think we're done in the hero phase.
Anything? Okay. Well, let's go on and movement.
Yeah.
We're gonna people.
Run the rats. They get +2 to this. They get to roll 14-inch run.
Jeez. Can they run in charge?
No.
Okay.
They're just gonna go like.
Make the wall.
They're gonna make the wall.
Yeah.
I figure what that wall looks like though.
Selling their worthless rat lives dearly for the rat gods. Rat gods are their guns. Shooting their green glowing bullets at me.
Exactly, my man. And 14 inches.
Dealing with this crap for like 7 years.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, big Skaven plays. I don't know if I can pull off a screen that big. I might have to I'm going to bring that guy in a little bit.
They look pretty nice.
Actually,
that
looks pretty good, yeah.
You're good.
Nice, good job, boys. This rattling gun's going to move to there. It's just shoot over at the horses.
Yep.
Then I need a lot of focus on those guys there. So rattling guns, are they within 18 inches of Marauders? They are. So we're going to have to do a near full move.
Okay.
To get them within range of it. There. And then you, on the other hand, are you within 18 inches? You are. Okay. So you're going to also have to do a full. Well, we're going to move you first. To there, because we have to do Overseer of Destruction. Everything has to be wholly within 13. Move it back a little bit, I guess. And then you're going to move your 6 to there. And then you are also going to do the same thing. Now, I know I'm pulling them away from the knothole, but I think I'm going to keep a hero nearby it. Just so, in case I need to, I can just pop out of here and jump over there, or pop out of here and jump over there. So bringing the Bombardier over, and then bringing you over to there. I have great suspicions this thing's probably dead this turn. Not gonna lie. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I should probably get this guy within range to shoot a Doom Rocket this turn. So he'll end up there. He's able to shoot a Doom Rocket at...
Everything,
so he can shoot Doom Rocket there, or there, if I need to.
And Giselle's I'm assuming staying put.
Yeah, and we're gonna. Giselles are definitely staying put. You with your Esoteric Warp Resonator, who you haven't needed to. I'll probably use it right now. We're gonna move you just so. No, you were happy where you were. I'm trying to keep you within 6, wholly within 6 of that, but you already were. So you're just gonna hang out there, and then these guys are going to reposition a little bit, not too much, and then we're gonna run them as well and reposition them, and then that should be it. In fact, I'm just gonna move them because I want them to charge him again, but I need to.
Yeah. You want to fall back,
reblock,
and charge back in.
And then charge back in, yeah.
That's what they do very, very well.
Yeah, these guys are kind of weird in this regard, but it works. So they're gonna have to look like that. And, I gotta reposition these guys back here a wee bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Shuffle back slightly.
There's 200 points of just making sure Marauders don't get my backlines. I can't afford it.
That's what do you do?
Perfectly happy with that.
Can't even tell they moved.
Yeah.
All right, guns. Where do you want to start the murdering?
Okay, so the start of the shooting phase, we have to do Overseer of Destruction on 3 weapon teams. That's going to be that one, and that one.
Okay.
So they get to reroll all hit rolls. That one will not be rerolling hit rolls. And we are going to start firing with them, and we're going to have him use his Warp Resonator to use his free Warp token for this turn to target all 3 of them. And I'm going to roll for his token now. He does not take mortal wounds at the end of the shooting phase. Wouldn't matter anyways, he's at full health.
Wait a second.
Woo! Woo! Oh, Phil died. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So they're all 2 damage now, right?
They're all, so all 3 of those are 2 damage and rerolling hit rolls.
Where do you want to start?
We're going to start with Can this one even fire anything else? No, so that one's gonna fire at them because it's the only target, and we'll do more hot burning warp lead.
Give me some more hot burning warp lead.
So we have 16 shots that are 1 damage. So this is what a normal rattling gun looks like. 4 is to hit.
Pretty good.
It's pretty not bad. 3 is to wound. Rend of 1.
Rend of 1.
So
well, 6 up armor save, which is gonna be rerollable.
ocular vision.
And then we ignore damage on 6.
I killed 2 with a regular rattling gun.
I'll kill these 2. Yeah, keep pushing forward here.
And the second one who's juiced up will go.
Get him.
And I'm gonna declare more warp lead. Ooh,
9.
18 shots, no double.
Hitting on 4s.
And rerolling.
Oh, thankfully rolling.
Yeah.
Well, not for me, thankfully, but you know, thank the Skaven god of guns.
Yeah, this master of weapon teams here. Okay, so
Rough.
15
Rough.
hits. 3's to wound him. Oh!
There we go.
We got some fails in there.
8 6-up saves that are rerollable. Okay, and then
That's 10 damage.
We're gonna throw more dice in, and we're gonna ignore them on 6s. We're gonna take 9. So we'll just take this and this. We'll put like 1 back.
And then the third rattling gun will go into them. This one here. That one shooting right at him. More blood! Is he dead? No, only 10 shots though. 4's to hit. We got 3 hits, so that's why we re-roll.
That's why we reroll.
This is why that's a drop die. Okay, couple
Not bad,
more,
not
few
bad.
more hits,
6
not
hits.
bad. And then these are 3's to wound. We got 4.
With a 6-up save, that is rerollable, and then 4 damage we ignore on 6s. 3 more die.
Not bad. They survived that punishment pretty good. That rattling gun firing at horses, all the same stuff. More warp lead. Oh, he's dead, and he has 8 shots. But he dies after I shoot. 4's. Reroll. 4's. 1 more hit.
3's wound.
3's to wound him. 3.
Ooh, okay. Well, they have a 6-up save. That's gonna kill 3 of them. Gotta keep pushing forward.
Push forward.
And then
He's dead.
got him.
It explodes. It's loading up too many bullets.
I knew that was gonna happen eventually.
Well, I would have had to eventually.
Giselles.
Zales are next. They're gonna go into what I'm gonna suspect Marauders because of range limitations. Yeah, they're gonna all fire at Marauders.
Get some.
Get 3 shots on 4's. We get to reroll because we didn't move. That's 2
more
wounds.
wounds.
And then 3's at Rend 2. So total 6 damage.
Yeah, ignores my armor. So it's 8 damage total.
It should only be 6. It's 2 per. The mortal wounds stop the attack sequence. So it's 2 mortal wounds.
Aren't these 3?
No, I have to use a warp spark token.
Got it. We got 5 more. Ooh, crap. I have to take these ones for morale purposes.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Dang.
Warp lightning cannon's up next, going right into the Marauders. We are gonna do more warp lightning because I think it's gonna die now. It's only because if I don't, it's gonna get charged and die probably. To I don't know, maybe something dumb. Now we're gonna do it anyways because it's fun. Why not?
Okay.
Big dumb red button.
Big dumb red button.
And the power of the shot will be 3, but brought down to 2. Because of the detachment battalion.
Every 2 plus a mortal wound.
Yeah, that's right. Every 1 I take D3. Okay, so I'm dead.
Wow.
I am dead, 100%, and you take 8 mortal wounds.
Take normal on 6s. Ooh, taking 8. I don't care about, I'm not spending a command point on them anymore, so we're just gonna do that.
And dead.
Got another one.
The last thing to fire that has range is the Doom Rocket. We're gonna go ahead and do more Doom Rocket, of course.
Yep,
like without a doubt. So if I roll a 1 to hit, I take D6 mortal wounds. But he hits on a 4 normally.
Okay.
Oh! Oh, he fails.
Oh, okay.
It's 3 to wound.
Is that it then?
Everything is shot. So
Charge?
we're gonna go ahead and charge with these guys because they can fall back and still charge. They're gonna charge a total of 7 inches. And we're just gonna close in on him again. We're gonna actually have some go in this direction though because I wanna make a run for that objective later on. Something like this. Something exactly, let's go a little bit tighter here because I think that should be okay. This should kind of work. It's still a little risky because he can still teleport over here, but yeah, it's actually, I have to fix my charge. I'm gonna have to push him more over this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go more out like this and just do some weird stuff. You'll see in a moment.
Weird things. Skaven things.
Weird Skaven things. So essentially, there we go. We got this weird daisy chain going like this, and then they're gonna spread out this way to try and make it so you can't come over in this area. And then I fight over here. I only have, they have spears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 guys attacking. None of the champion.
Ooh, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna kill all your guys. Watch this.
4s. Because
Not bad. 4 hits.
I get +1 hit and 4s. 2 wounds.
It's enough to kill me, but I survived with 1 wound.
1 whole wound.
We'll attack back 4s and 3s, and then we have 1, and then the horse has 4s and 4s, 2 wounds.
5 ups. 2 die.
There's 2.
Ooh, that's a good question. I'll take these 2.
Yeah. Well, it's battle shock time.
So I lost 2. I'm just gonna roll and figure it out. No, I'm fine. There we go. And they're running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Luka, it's not looking real good for you.
What about these guys? They did lose a couple.
Oh yeah, how many did they lose?
2, I think. Wait.
3, 6, 7, they lost 3.
They lost 3 somehow. They rolled up 6.
1 more?
1 more? All right.
Okay,
I get 2 points.
That's true.
2 whole points, but so did you.
Score is 4-4.
Correct.
Let's go to battle round 3. I'm gonna roll my die.
Oh, that's right. That's a thing.
I win ties.
You got a 4. Let's see here. A 4. You win ties.
All right, I'm gonna go. I can't ritual because I had to come back and block this.
Right. And he stayed more than an inch away for the deadly aspect of that terrain there.
We're gonna try to just teleport.
That's a tell. I can't stop that. So.
I had nowhere to put it, so it's actually not worth it. I'm gonna concede.
You just
Yeah. So you got me. Oh, only because Luke was smart and did this. So jumping over here and then like charging this way would have been a play. But the problem here is you didn't like you did. Basically, your war machines didn't die fast enough.
Right.
So I just, that's what way I went. So I lost too many models. But like he could have lost all his war machines on turn 1.
Could have.
And I've seen that happen.
Like that first few times playing Skaven, it was just let's push the button. All right, I lost 3 of my weapon teams right away. Still kind of cool though. I'm okay with that. And my warp lightning cannons killed themselves right away. Cullen used to have a doom wheel. I don't know where it is. I think it's upstairs somewhere. I just have to ask
I
for
haven't
it.
seen it a bit.
I ran around with the doom wheel.
Thank you so much for watching. Now, there's another game in the MiniWarGaming Vault right now where Luke and I play a 2,000-point game of Beasts of Chaos versus Night Hunt. Now, this is in the Vault. Now, if you're not already a Vault member, you can click the link below. Get yourself a 7-day free trial. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy wargaming.
And I played it the first time because I thought it was really cool, and then it killed itself when I juiced up its warp lightning bolts. It does.
So I've learned when I play in Skaven, there is something you can do. If you're having trouble playing in Skaven at home because your opponent just rolls well, because honestly,
there's no middle ground for them.
Skaven kill themselves more. Like they lose because of themselves more often than they win.
Actually, I'll be honest. I think I killed more of my own stuff in points.
Yep, than I did.
Yeah, because you killed 200 points of. You almost killed 200 points of clan rats there.
Almost. And
I killed a weapon team, which I think is 60 points, and 2 warp lightning cannons that are about 180 points each.
Now, what I could have done is stayed back the entire game out of range of his stuff, like literally, because I could deploy up to here. If I deploy it only here and be patient, wait and wait and wait until Luka moves off just in a weird way where I can teleport a unit and go. The problem is that bat rip would have been super boring, and it's still not a guarantee on my part. So I'm not going to risk a boring bat rip on a gamble. That it leans in my favor, but it's not a guarantee.
That's a situation Josh and I have come in. It does happen in Age of Sigmar. That situation has come up. I've seen a lot of I remember watching some competitive tables or tournament games where people literally just pass their first 4 turns and then make a play for the 5th turn. Because if you had done that, I too would have just.
I know.
Yeah.
I actually very much. I've discovered. Also, it's a lot more fun that when you're playing against an army that can absolutely destroy itself, the best thing to do is just get in their face, keep pushing forward,
make them all die.
They will die.
I just seen. I killed one of my rattling guns and I killed both my warp lightning. No, wait, did I kill both of them? I think I did.
You killed both your warp lightning cannons. Yes, I didn't kill any of them.
How did the first one die? Did it just kill itself right away?
You rolled.
I rolled like 9 or 10 damage.
You rolled more ones in this game than I've seen.
That's true. Yeah. That was
it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I don't know if it looks or felt one-sided, but let's be
at any point
fair.
You could have. Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately my Marauders were locked to the weapons they had. I'd rather have hand weapon shields, but I brought 100 Marauders. That's a little dirty.
Right, I think I would rather have the hand weapons and shields on these guys, but they're all modeled as spears. Yeah. The spears aren't the worst option in the world, but it falls off drastically once they start losing. All of a sudden they hit on 5s and wound on 4s. It's like, it's not so good, right? That doesn't come up a lot. I don't know,
I like playing against Skaven. I haven't had so much fun losing in a long time.
Right. It's like Steve could teleport to here, smash into my lines,
But it doesn't do anything.
and then the rattling guns answer that.
Yeah.
Because now they're in a position to push all the way back to where that objective is essentially.
Yeah, if on turn 3, so you killed 3 of your war machines. You got 3 left plus the Giselles.
Right. These Giselles are surprisingly effective.
Honestly, like if one of these died turn 1 and one of them died turn 2, I'd be in an amazing spot.
Right.
But they didn't die, and
I
you know
killed
what?
one on turn. Yeah, turn 1. I killed one of my warp lightning cannons on turn 1. But I should lose one of these every 6th shot, because it's a 1 in 6 chance of rolling a double on 2 dice. So the fact that I only lost 1 after rolling 8, that's actually not that far off the average, I guess.
I guess, but
It feels so often. Right, yeah. It doesn't feel right. Oh, let's put it this way. I rolled all of them. Like, I'm getting super lucky they're not dying, and I kind of was within my range of death for them.
You know what an amazing counter to Skaven is?
Another shooting army at longer range?
Or Skaven.
Right, yeah. Well, these guys against Caradron Overlords.
The Overlords just destroy them.
Absolutely no chance. You're like, these guys have a 6-up save 3 wounds, and they don't get lookout sir.
Yeah, they're gonna get shot to death right away.
I'll kill that rattling gun, kill that rattling gun, kill that rattling gun.
And once you kill their as you see, Luka's only killing potential comes on those things, right?
Right. Well, that's what this list is.
These are fantastic for the fallback and not for the killing potential, but for their ability to control the table.
Yeah, their mobility on clan rats, outstanding. They +2 to run. They can fall back and charge. You can charge something, fall back away from it, and then charge again to then have those guys, like I did right there, right? Like,
yeah,
so I got the banner in the position to make a run for the objective on next turn. Unless Steve pretty much has to teleport the Marauders to attack them this turn to stop me from doing that.
But I ran out of models. Like, basically, it's going to be tie until Luka gets the last squad dead, and then he goes and gets 1 point and wins.
Right.
Or we tie right to the end of the game, and he has already won.
Right.
I've lost my army, and he's lost a few war machines. Well, sir, good game.
I was super impressed with how Skaven performed there. I play them every now and then, and like 50% of the time they betray me horribly. But you go into that, expecting that. Now I want to know your opinions down below. Obviously, I play Skaven once every 3 months or so, so I don't play them that often. Is it good to build? Obviously you want few drops. You want to be able to control who goes first or second with Skryre.
You do.
So do you bring clan rats or storm fiends? And if you bring clan rats, do you do the battalion that incorporates clan rats and storm vermin into one, so it's a single drop? So all my battle line is 1 drop, and then all my war machines are a 2nd drop. Is that something you guys do, or do you just say whatever and just kind of build something like this? I don't know, because I'd have to lose some points. I'd have to put a Claw Lord in there, so that's I think 90 or 100 points I have to make room for, and that's essentially it. Because then it's a 3-drop list.
So I guess I have a question for the audience as well, because we had Chaos on Chaos. We had Slaves of Darkness and Skaven. So I just want to know, like, your opinions on who the best Chaos faction, and why is it Beast of Chaos?
Why is it instant Beast of Chaos? Please, your opinion down below. Why is it Beast of Chaos?
Beast of Chaos is clearly the best. Like,
100%.
Beast of Chaos would have walked all over this.
Can you imagine if you were playing Beast of Chaos?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy wargaming.